floats this year. I think there's 16 in all, maybe 17. We'll be in and out of here. Just a little promo for the city of Etna. If you live in Etna or you live in Scott Valley or you just come visit a lot, we have a survey on our website and we're doing our 20-year plan or whatever. We have to do that every 20 years, update it. So go on there and take a look at it. Etna City website and take the little quiz. It'll help us all out. Young people especially, the people that are my age, you're not going to be here in 20 years, so just forget it. Well, my age, I'm not that old. I might be. For those of you looking for a nice warm cup of coffee or something to eat, I know that the little corner shop down here is open today. Up this way, not so much. On our first parade entry, here she goes. Etna Creek Outfitters, totally outfitted. Well, it's 10:35. I've yet to see the Grand Marshal come around the corner. For those of you that don't know who the Grand Marshal is today, it's Kathy Johnson Westbrook. So you all know Kathy Johnson. I was lucky enough to be the first after-school director for Siskiyou County. And Kathy was running the CCD for the Catholic Church at that time. And she came over and told me that our after-school program was messing up her CCD, and I didn't want to mess with God. And I have never again, I said, I am not messing with God, Kathy. You do whatever you want. But she has done so much for Scott Valley. It's really great to see her as their choice for the Grand Marshal today. I mean, honestly, I bet she's got 50 direct descendants that have probably been in this rodeo. And that's quite a few. I'll tell you though, when she comes up through here, y'all better stand up and salute. She means business when she gets after you for something. She had all sons, and that was a wild time. I'll tell you, that breeze is mighty refreshing coming down off of Salmon Mountain. Woo. This is one of those days I'd like to change sides of the street. You've got the sunshine. Well, I bet somebody's riding a mule out there today and she's vapor locked. I don't know what we're doing. For those of you visiting with us today, you see our Etna Police Department at both ends of the street here. That's just a good reminder to play safe this weekend. Stay inside the speed limit. I know Missy had one pulled over yesterday. She posted it on the Facebook page. She got him doing 76 in Scott Valley. The one you got to watch out for is up the street. That would be probably the chief down the street. Yeah, he's the PR guy. The one up the street goes through the ticket books. She gives 10 a day. Yeah, getting a 10. She's probably showing us the Fort Jones side of the car. She wanted me to remind you all that she's out doing her job today, and she's not afraid to do it. Back in the day, let's say 20 years ago, they used to have a real nice shirt for the Etna Police Department. It said, "Come on vacation, go home on probation." Sure glad you're all patient folk. I do believe I'm about to have another birthday. I've been waiting so long. We got Miss Dylan Duncan today to sing our national anthem. She's 11 years old. This is about the 80th time she sang the national anthem. You're getting some exercise today. Let's fix this. We'll fix it when we get there. As I was telling you, the Scott Valley royalties having to get their hair done. They're going to be very last in the parade. They got gussied up. Yeah, Queen Hayden Hanson. Oh, look at this. This isn't right, is it? Ladies and gentlemen, coming around the corner, the Grand Marshal and 5 generations of the Johnson family. When I told you that there's probably 50 of them in the parade today, I was not exaggerating. It's the entire Johnson family. And your Grand Marshal today, Kathy Johnson. The Grand Marshal, Kathy Johnson Westbrook, is a longtime Scott Valley resident who has contributed to Scott Valley Pleasure Park and the community for years. The big trees all around the Pleasure Park are the labor of love Kathy has gifted us with. She planted them and she watered them for years to get those things to live. So ladies and gentlemen, along with that, she birthed her sons, and in turn they all rodeoed, and here are all the grandkids and the great-grandkids and however many generations there are. But Kathy Johnson, thank you so much for your years of service and your legacy to the Scott Valley Rodeo. And there they all are. It's hard to believe. Good to see y'all. Kathy Johnson, the Queen! Hey, Kathy, I still don't mess with God. I'll tell you right now, I still don't mess with God. I learned my lesson a long time ago. The CCD Queen right there on that old float. Kathy, you know, has done this for years. She planted all the trees. Ladies and gentlemen, give the whole Johnson family a big round of applause. There they are. You'll see them all down there competing later today. Thank you so much, Kathy, and congratulations. They finally picked out a real good royalty for this event. All right. Following right behind this, right now we got the Scott Valley Pleasure Park drill team right behind us here. The drill team is holding the colors for the national anthem. Join me in standing for our national anthem and Dylan Duncan. We have Addie Jenner carrying the American flag, Savina Stewart carrying the California flag, Anna Moyles, the Junior Pleasure Park flag, Alexis Bowen, Pleasure Park flag, Katie Neely carrying the Scott Valley flag, and Grace Cameron carrying the State of Jefferson flag. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for your national anthem. job, Dylan. All right, along with Addie, Sabina, Anna, Alexis, Katie, and Grace is Robert Pulling-Ratola, Uriah Snap, Aubrey Pulling-Ratola, Kimber Hayden, Isabella Brown, Brea Kerr, Michael Deppen, and Addison Roth, your junior drill team. Thank you so much, kids. Have a great day out there at the Pleasure Park. Hey, this little group right here, looks like they came off of the Five Fairies Ranch. Look at those girls go. They'll be rodeoing. One of our good sponsors here today, so there you are. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, your Montague Junior Rodeo royalty. Nacy Nelms, Olivia Laws, Dylan Duncan. This is the 2024 Montague Junior Rodeo Royalty. 2024 Queen Lacey Nelms is accompanied by Princesses Olivia Laws and Junior Princess Dylan Duncan. The girls would like to invite you to the 2024 Montague Junior Rodeo, June 1st and 2nd at the Montague Arena. Entries are available online and they close May 10th. Don't miss out! Next up, the Thin Blue Line. Rebecca Hopkins presents the Thin Blue Line flag in the memory of her brother, Modoc County Sheriff's Deputy Jack Hopkins. He died in the line of duty on October 19, 2016, responding to a domestic disturbance call. The Thin Blue Line represents the line between law and order and chaos in society. It's the line and our law enforcement officers stand to protect every day. Jack Hopkins honorably fell at the line, protecting a family and his community. A hero never forgotten. And then it's Blakely and Quinn Baroni. This is Blakely Baroni and her horse Manny, and Quinn Baroni and her pony Bam Bam. They're up there, and they hope to see you at the rodeo this afternoon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Backcountry Horsemen top of the state unit. Kelly York brought them in here today. Thank you, Kelly. Backcountry Horsemen top of the state unit is dedicated to preserving the historic use of trails with recreational pack and saddle stock. Backcountry Horsemen members perform public service activities for numerous land management agencies, including trail cleaning, trail maintenance, and fish plants. There you go. The U.S. Forest Service Pack Train. The Klamath National Forest packers and mules don't make it to town very often because they're usually out in the mountains working hard to keep our trails open. Come fire season, these hardworking mules will be busy supporting our firefighters wherever they are needed. There you go, folks, the U.S. Forest Service Pack Train. That was probably our little bit of oh boy, look at here. It's Siskiyou Telephone. Since 1896, right here in beautiful Scott Valley. Thank you for sponsoring the 2024 rodeos in Scott Valley. Our local phone company are legends in the arena, providing valuable jobs and exceptional engineers to keep us connected by fiber internet and in phone communication when we need to connect with our family, friends, and businesses. Thank you, Russ Elliott, for bringing the Siskiyou Telephone team to the rodeo parade for 3 years running. There they are. And look at that, the Bluegrass Festival is coming up in Scott Valley. Don Murphy, Scott Valley Bluegrass Festival, July 20th and 21st, Etna City Park, sponsored by the Etna Police Activity League, known by PAL. Etna's PAL is the largest PAL per officer in the whole state of California. This is PAL's first year to sponsor the Bluegrass Festival. You can help PAL by advertising your business at the Bluegrass Festival. Come on out, it's July 20th and 21st. I'm trying to tell, is that a Studebaker? Yeah, there he goes. It's a Studebaker, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Mr. Brown and his Studebaker. Oh boy. Marble Mountain Machinery, Paul Rickey and the Marble Mountain Machinery here leading the tractor parade. Since 1995, owners Paul and Michelle Rickey have been operating to keep our farm tractors running and delivering new equipment as well as used. Marble Mountain has a full-time sales department, parts and service department, as well as mobile mechanic to keep things running smoothly in our operations in Scott Valley. Thank you, Paul and Michelle Rickey. The Scott Valley Agriculture Water Alliance, the Siskiyou County Farm Bureau, and the Siskiyou County Cattlemen's. They're all right here to bring you a message to please support Siskiyou County agriculture. Water for all equals food for all. Tractors and hay equipment brought to you by Murphy Ranch, KK Bar Ranch, and Paul Sweezy Farms. We'll see y'all at the rodeo. There you go, people. Support your local farmer. Ranger. Yep, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen, your announcer at the 2024 rodeo, Mr. Scott Murphy. Go rodeo! Yeah, for those of you that don't know, we're still in a drought here. Our governor says we're in a drought. We're in a drought. Mr. Paul Sweezy. Water for everyone. This is Jeff South. Oh, Smokey the Bear. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Smokey the Bear reminding everyone that only you can prevent wildfires. Woodsy would like to remind you to reuse, and recycle. There he is, Smokey the Bear. Give a hoot. Help to loot. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they got their hair done, they got their horses saddled, and here they are, the Scott Valley Pleasure Park Rodeo Royalty. Your second princess is Peyton Bartnick. Peyton is 14 years old and is riding Hank. Hailing from her hometown of Etna, Peyton is the daughter of Robert and Christy Bartnick and a big sister to Lucy and Chase. Peyton's roots run deep in her family's cattle ranch, which has proudly stood in Scott Valley for 6 generations. Peyton has participated in rodeo events since a young age and embodies a deep love for the sport. In her free time, she loves basketball, helping on the family ranch, and traveling. First princess, Trinity Spencer. Princess Trinity is the daughter of Stephanie Bortolucci and Willis Spencer and lives in Hornbrook. She's 15 years old and a sophomore at Waineka High. She's riding her mare Steel, and they've been the perfect duo for many years, competing in many different events in our surrounding area, such as barrel racing and horsemanship clubs. All right, and Queen Hayden Hansen. Hayden is 13 years old and a 4.0 student at Scott Valley Junior High. She's lived in Scott Valley since 2nd grade. Her roots took her back to her great-great-great-grandfather, Glenn Fowler, who magistrated to he magistrated too. He migrated to Callahan early in his life. She feels privileged to carry on the Western way of life for her family. Take that talk. All right, they all want you to come on down to the Pleasure Park this afternoon and watch a great rodeo. And there goes CAL FIRE. They probably got somewhere to go. But CAL FIRE is a great part of our community. So ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Your 2024 parade. Big weekend here in Etna. Hope to see you next weekend over at the fairgrounds for our big chainsaw carving event. And I don't know anything else. What about you? That's a wrap, she says. We'll see you at the arena. It's a hoof race from here down to there. We should make it like a 1-mile marathon. Everybody get after it.